Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the Astropub. Your space bar at the end of the universe. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got a good one for you. How y'all doing? Welcome. I'll get back into the game right away because that's where I am. So I'm going to be exploring the Onyx facilities again if I can. I think I'm just going to take some stuff and buy more stuff up in the stations. What's some basic stuff I can take up to the station? Let's just take the thick boy suit. And thick boy backpack. And thick boy helmet. And weapons. We're going to take our custodian. I need the new, yeah, I gotta get that real quick. Utility. And then ammo. There we go. It gets creepy in those facilities when it gets solo with the headphones on. Really hope Jort is building a mutant army for Halloween. Yeah.
Hey there.
How are the kitty friends with the cat today? They're doing okay. They're very snuggly, as always. With each other, mostly.
You can take away my spaceship.
Spaceship.
You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers.
No pew-pews.
But you can never,
Ever.
take away my space game.
Didalos_GR just resubscribed for 5 months.
Thank you so much, Daedalus, for that Twitch Prime sub for 5 months. You're very important, pupper, very impressive, Mr. Very pedestrian. This your fault. This is Trigger Night. Trust and cheers and chat. Y'all trust and cheers. I just want to say to you, this is my first time on your stream live, but bro, your charismatic smile and uplifting demeanor is awesome. Thank you. I try to look at the positive side of things. That doesn't mean I don't get negative, as you probably know. But I like to look at, I like to like things, you know? So. Is there anything else I'm missing? I got everything I need. Oh, Delta. Buy one. Oh, nope. Quick buy. All right, I think I've got everything I need. There we go. Might as well just use this suit. I already got it all set up, so. Let's do the mission. Contracts.
Hey, thanks for picking this up. Name's Arkin Malla. Lockro's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. You got the high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Yorit. He's one of Associated Science and Development's big brains who's been catching some flack ever since it came out that he was crushing baby worms over at their Lazarus sites. You're heading to a decommissioned ASD facility called Onyx that was Yored's first official post. Client thinks Yored may have been shady back then and wants to know what he got into there. This place may be closed, but it's probably not empty, so bring some protection. I'll get in touch once you get on site.
I love the fact that he's Australian. I've just finally picked it up that he's like classic Aussie. I would like Aussies to grade his accent, because I'm sure he's not actually Australian. He's probably a British actor who's doing Australian, but. What's happening with Monday Evo test, Vulcan and AI tests? There's a Monday Evo test? Hey, Pat, how you doing? I can see South African. He's definitely not British or anywhere in the Isles, so not Scottish, Welsh, or Irish. He definitely has more of an Australian slant to it. I could see South African. Are they actually adding Vulcan, the new Vulcan, to 4.3 on Monday? Or is it a... Hey, X Libra. It's an EVA only tech test, okay.
All EE common laws are still in effect.
Yeah, probably this isn't gonna patch. I would be surprised if Vulcan doesn't make it in before the end of the year, because it's done and so many people have been complaining about it that it's like, fix Vulcan so people's performances, because that's, when you think of the you know, year of performance, the first thing I would think of is Vulcan. Vulcan is one of those things that's super important for that. The monthly report talked about a tech test, but that was specifically for engineering. Croncy said he sounded Australian and he himself is Australian, so I think it's good. It's good.
Vehicle retrieval system.
It's nice to see some Aussie representation. Like I'm here for anything. Give me some, like, you know, Portuguese, you know, give me some Brazilian accents, or you know, a West African accent, like Ethiopian accent, or that's East African. It's West African, not Uganda. Congolese accent, something like that. You know, those, like, give me Indian accents. You know, give me you know, Indonesian accents. You know, just give me better accents. CIG. More. The human race is very, very diverse. Why not?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, I'd love some German accents. We don't really have any German. We don't have any Russian. How's it look on your end, by the way, chat? Does this look okay? What about like the various different types of accents? Why is it always, well, I know why it's always Northern English and Scottish. It's because that's who they have. But like, you know, French, German, Italian, Polish, Russian, Kazakhstan, you know, any of the various you know, languages and accents of China. Kiwi, yeah. This good on your end? Okay, good. Because it's getting a little choppy on my end in terms of like the recording, the preview recording, but I've just had a problem with the preview recording since I got this new computer. Maybe. Ooh. Why are these closed, CIG? Holy shit, open these up. These would be perfect. I mean, they already have, like, these, but more. And they do have engineering. We were talking about the blue before, and I was like, how, if you notice, like, the blue has these pods, and they're probably gonna have to be more functional than they are now, but they also block access to, like, here. So you'd have to have the components like over here and here. We already kind of have that here, but that would block for the black would block these two areas. So maybe like here as well, and inside here, because the blue and the red are very similar. So like their internals should look very similar. The blue is the same as the red, only it has, they replaced the two med beds with just pods of bounty pods. Or like bundles of bounty pods.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
It was Waka that said, okay then, we are aiming to run a 4-hour tech preview playtest with Evocati on Monday at 11 a.m. CDT. Standard and Evo. The test will focus on 2 tech updates, the main Vulcan and FPS AI behavior integration improvements. This is for a first test for these, and there'll be plenty more. Okay.
Shield system offline.
Oh yeah, it is black. It's not really blue, is it? Maybe just super dark blue and the lighting isn't right, but... It looks to be black to me. Hey, Alex.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive.
Happy Saturday, Paul. What guests do you have today? Radar Ranger and Nightcom, and we're going to be talking about player-generated content. The idea being, we're going to talk about how there is a limitation for PvE tech, stuff we're doing right now. There is a limitation to it, simply because CIG only has so much time and energy they can put into making content, and they're limited by, you know, maybe at best once a month to be able to do small content like this, which isn't like huge, but a small dungeon like this, and yeah, that'll eventually build up over time. But
You can
when
take away my space
they're gonna have to
suit.
slow down at some
You can
point,
even take away my space lasers.
and players are gonna have to fill the gap.
You can never.
So how can that happen, and what can CIGU do they have right
Take
now?
away my space game.
Markin42 just resubscribed for 41 months.
Thank you so much for that.
Is now off.
That 41 months is very important, public, very impressive, very pedestrian. This is your fault. There's your drinking. Shots and cheers, chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Am I too close? 48 kilometers is too close.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay. Downloading data seems to be a big thing with these emissions. It makes me think data running is coming soon. No, don't conflate MacGuffin with gameplay.
Shield system online.
Check this out. Investigation missions with the wee-woos on. Yeah, they give you a quantum marker for the mission. God, Pedro and the audio team cooked. Can they stop cooking so hard, please?
Alright, welcome to ASD's Onyx facility. Remember, even though it's decommissioned, it's probably not empty. Scavengers could be raiding the joint, and there might even be mercs. I guess what I'm trying to say is, keep your eyes open and your weapon loaded.
I'm doing an investigation mission. And I have the wee-woos open. Hey, identification.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been please visitors again.
I swear to God, if CSG doesn't do a Halloween content on Onyx, I will be upsetty. I think they're heading towards that, baby. Bro, 8v8s and MWO. Haven't they always had 8v8s and MWO? Yeah, as X pointed out, this is very N-Gen. It's got a little bit of Wayland Yutani as well. So I need to go to... Let's go to engineering first. Because then we can go to the... back up here and do the lab for a little bit later. Yeah, SCP, definitely. I mean, with the shit that Dr. Jorrit studies in here, very SCP. Dude bouncing all over the place.
Okay, the engineering wing of the facility is what keeps the whole place running. Of course,
Getting a little eager there, buddy.
from this section, I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than a generator stashed inside. Tread lightly.
God damn it, CIG. I'm fucking freaking out already. Is that a... It's definitely a custodian, right? Normally I'd be like, what's going on here? It's like, nothing. Nothing's going on here. Alright, back up to the research wing. Yeah, yes, it's called the Day of the Vara. It's kind of like if you took the Day of the Dead and mixed it with Halloween. No fucking way. There's a medical facility here? Okay, buddy. Oh, it's not... It doesn't support regen? That's silly. Right. Yeah, that's true. MA, my CCU on the Redeemer upgrade, Redeemer Crucible Standard Edition, upgrade Redeemer to the Galaxy Standard Edition. Change my mind. That seems fine.
Hey, I want you to be extra careful inside the Onyx research wing. I'm not exactly sure what you're gonna find, but whatever it is, probably best not to think too hard about it. Try to focus on the job at hand.
CIG, why are you cooking? Please don't cook like this. I'm just a poor little boy. Please.
Great. Got the data, and I'm gonna have to run these names to see if we get any hits. But I'm seeing Dr. Yoren's accessed some personal logs. And some are even tagged from the last few weeks. Okay, give me a second, and I'll send you an updated contract.
Alright, I'm gonna go down a little bit. You know, I'm just gonna follow the mission for now. Did that reset? Yeah, it should be there. I'm not hearing any audio, so it's probably one of those audio files that I played earlier. Oh, pickle! Pickle, 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 pickle. And it's special Onyx research pickle. Everyone from Space Ministry, my name is Paul, Berserker1, Batman Shelley, your humble host and space bartender here. The Astropub, your space bar at the end of the universe. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got a good one for you. How y'all doing? I saw you were exploring as well there, buddy. No, no, don't like that sound. Don't like that sound at all. They're enjoyable when they work, yeah. Knowing how light interacts with, I feel like a torch would light up, wouldn't light up laser beam, or how our eyes work. Possibly, but
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
it's also a matter of gameplay more than realism.
Your vehicle has please visit us again. Goodbye.
This is the first time or the second time I've done these. So have they been failing recently as well? Oh, definitely. Yeah, this has a lot of Halo 1 and Halo 3 vibes with it. Exploring mysterious research facility that, you know, has been abandoned. Gigantic buildings and such. I think it should be fine for now, Dell. Only because I'm only going to be here for a little bit, so. Music is so good. I know it's not just Pedro who does the music, but like Pedro and his team cook. Don't say hello to me. You know what that does to me. Oh, I mean, someone will extract the files. They already have extracted the music from its files, so. Is there a stage 2 to this?
So, that last upload was useful, but we still don't know why a trusted mind like Optigo was revisiting his old stomping grounds. If you can find the next file he accessed in the engineering sector, it might paint us in a picture. I'll leave you to it.
This is the Cutlass Blue. So it is a Cutlass, but it is just a different Cutlass.
Quantum drive is now off.
But they did change the Cutlass in like 2016, 2017, like completely. Yeah, that was a ground up overhaul.
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Engines.
I'm doing the Onyx facilities in the PTU. Was the fall of Virgil some big, very big, sad moment, or why does the Galactic seem to always have it featured article? It was a hugely sad moment. Like, to understand the fall of Virgil, it would be like if London, not London, London's a bad example. It would be like if suddenly modern Russia invaded Manchester and burned it to the ground.
Frosity just had a space baby. Catch.
Thank you so much there, Ferocity, for that 9 months of support. You're a very important pupper, very impressive pisser, very needed pedestrian. You rock. Shots and cheers in chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Oh, I gotta go to the club. What you up to? It's an improvement. It would be, you know, another good example of it would be like if Boston was invaded and destroyed. Like, it was a sudden thing that happened. No one was expecting it. And when it happened, it was happening to one of the oldest established colonies in the UAE. Virgil is one of the earliest colonies. In fact, it is the colony that that inspired the Farstar initiative. So Project Farstar was the thing that allowed for the discovery of Terra and much of the Eastern Empire, including Stanton, even though Stanton wasn't directly involved in that. Innocent here. Shot. Is that a Valacar? Fuck, that's a Valacar. those irradiated Valakar? Of course they're irradiated Valakar. What am I talking about? This is fucking ASD. That's a sentence that's been said so many times and before. I mean, I've seen them before in earlier missions. I just didn't know if that was a Valakar or if that was a Copian. Diagnostics data. Why is it raining in here? See, this is the very, very irradiated central core that I'm going to try to avoid. It's not awful, but like, temperature's definitely high. Nope. Unification War. Medal. Nice. Looking for files. I'm investigating, which means I need to get all the information I can.
You're just making this work for yourself.
Fuck. Glad there was one more of you.
How bold we were back then. While I admit this new method of power generation was flawed, it's impressive that this anomaly is still sustaining after all these years. In fact, I might be able to draw upon its power for my new project.
Well, I'll be damned. Seems like the bastard might be hiding somewhere in Onyx. I'm going to run down a few leads and see if I can figure out where. I'll contact you when I have more. Until then, get out of there as soon as you can. That'll be good for your health to linger down there for too long.
I'm gonna see if I can't find something else. It's a door. Nothing use. Not that. That's good. What helmet you got? Odyssey. Worth it. Max flex. Big. go back the way I came, because at least then I know where I'm going. Wait a minute. Is the Aaron Halo named because of Toshi Aaron found it? Yes. In fact, Toshi Aaron named Stanton after her brother, whose name's Stanton Aaron. Wait, do the Valakar spit now do radiation damage? How am I gonna get out? Nope, no, it's bad, it's bad. That's neat. That's good. Looks like these locations have some self. Ow! Ow! Oh, fuck. I think that's the exit, right? Oh, what the fuck? How the fuck am I gonna get out of here? It looks like that way over there is the way out, but... how do I get over here? Oh, fuck me! Fucking fuck! Would you stop it? Am I just trapped here now? Yep, that's a mistake. Whee! At least I got out. People call Hurston bad. Meanwhile, Crusader tried to joint mining rights from the entire Halo, the cheeky fuckers. Really? I'll make this look easy. Oh, well, now it's too late now. Idiocracy. Go around the radiation pool on the platform and then go left. Huh. Oh, that was a custodian. Oh, well. Time to get more ammo. Return to the facility and leave the facility. They were originally a religious group, yes. Is it on the Galactopedia? Go. Go. Yeah, I won't be able to do it because I'll be at work because it's 11 o'clock my time, so that would be 12 p.m. Eastern. I'll be at work for most of that time. Oh, interesting. Good to know that, actually. So, Crusader was started as a Crusader was started as a religious organization that was also like it was a company, but it was religiously affiliated. And the name Crusader was sort of a compromise. Yes, Maverick. They sold the cord to the UEE, who tried to do something with it and didn't do anything with it because they couldn't find anybody who cared, and then they sold it to the 4 companies. I'm going to be doing a system survey on it. Compromise between who? So, basically, the thing you have to understand about about Stanton is that Stanton was discovered because it was super important because the main thrust
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
of Stanton's importance stems from. Let's do this.
Your vehicle has been
Stems from its jump point connections to Terra and also Magnus. So because it has a Magnus and a Terra connection, it shortens the route of trade from the Western Empire, centered around Sol, and the Eastern Empire, centered around Terra. Effectively, it turns the jumps, which would have been like a 7 jump to like a 4 jump, 4 or 5 jump. So as a result, you shorten the time it takes to go from, you know, Earth to Earth to Terra and Terra to Earth. But the problem was that nobody wanted to settle the Stanton system. It was during a time period of economic hardship, and people didn't want to take the risk of settling a brand new planet. So while the UEE did authorize to terraform the worlds, they themselves were couldn't sell them to anybody. Nobody wanted to live there, which is why you had basically barely surviving companies like Hathor taking gambles on it and then failing. However, large corporations, specifically ArcCorp, wanted to purchase this is a new HUD. Wanted to purchase a continent somewhere.
All systems online. Takeoff complete.
And so
Raised.
the UEE basically said, hey, how about instead of a continent, we give you an entire planet? We can't sell this Stanton system to anybody, so why don't you buy it from us? With some major caveats. So for instance, like Stanton can never get representation in the Senate. The UEE doesn't have to patrol, like it's up to the corporations to keep the peace. And the UEE, so the UE doesn't have to actively patrol with advocacy forces and such. Like more advocacy forces or military forces. So there's a lot of restrictions on what can happen. But effectively, other than those restrictions, the corporations have complete control over these planets. So that's why they sold it to Hurston, Crusader, ArcCorp, and Microtech. Except the people that did settle there. Yeah, there were people here before the UE discovered the system, and then they kicked them out. When do you think we'll see any more ship manufacturer locations in game? Castra. Kruger is headquartered out of Castra. So yeah, you've got Kruger. Then after that, it's Terra, because Terra has Origin and Anvil. Anvil has Nova Kiev, and Origin is out of New Austin. Castro's Kruger. This guy I know told me, hey, what's up, X? Then after that, it'll be Magnus, because that's Drake's headquarters. And then Bremen, because that's Consolidated Outlands headquarters. And then Davian, that's Aegis' headquarters. And lastly, Earth, which is RSI's headquarters. And also Mars, that's Argo's and headquarters, so. Kicked them out, more like massacred the original inhabitants. There's no direct evidence that they massacred them, but I do believe that they did. Nyx doesn't have any manufacturers because it is an independent system that does not manufacture anything. Its main two factions are called the People's Alliance of Levski and the Moraine. The People's Alliance of Levski is sort of like a cooperative group. They're like a hippie commune. Whereas who fled there during the Mezzer era. Whereas the Moraine are kind of like Robin Hood figures. They're a cult that also does Robin Hood shit. Alien ships. Oh, they are made on Terra as well. That's in Kazi. The Asperia. Asperia has its factory in Kazi. But most alien ships are manufactured by aliens, so they'd be manufactured in like the Xi'an Empire and the Banu Protectorate. Yeah, I think CIG missed the plot because you can actually see some of the shipyards for Hercules construction in Crusader, but they're not like they used to. The original idea was you could tour the whole area. But they haven't done that yet.
Shields offline.
Just forgot how. We might see Gatak and Aopoa, but they're more likely to be in Terra than anywhere else because Terra is just a huge manufacturing hub. But I mean, there's mentions of like Bremen. Bremen has a Hurston Dynamics facility in it.
Is now on.
There are like factories all over the Empire that produce Drake stuff. It's not just in these places. So CIG could easily just, sort of magic up a location.
Drive is now on.
So what's your general thoughts on 4.3 so far over 4.2.1? I couldn't tell you if it's better or worse from the spots that most people have problems with. But I do enjoy the Onyx facilities so far. I mean, the alien tax is because CIG doesn't want people to own a ton of alien stuff, but they want to discourage people. So. But that's because CIG also wants to make the alien ships harder to get in game. Contract complete. Go. But for my immersion, I refer to it as shipping costs. Kind of it is, yeah.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum
Cheers. Those Onyx facilities do look awesome. Yeah, they look great. The biggest thing is that the problem with 421 right now is the things that make the resource rush
is now on.
broken, which is the elevators. I haven't had a chance to test the elevators to see if they're broken as well, but I don't even think that it would matter because I don't think the things that would break them in live would break them in PG right now.
Quantum drive is now off.
Because like it's usually just overuse that causes some of that problem.
Quantum drive is now on.
Founded by ship history nerds, but Asperia got its name on the map and started making ships because of Hurston Dynamics. Because of a Hurston Dynamics Playboy. Is that, I think it might be Victor Hurston.
Quantum drive is now off.
Their velocity. Welcome everyone from Velocity Stream. My name is Paul Berserker1 Batman Shell, your humble host and space bartender here at the Astropub, your space bar at the end of the universe. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got a good one for you. Victor Hurston, by the way. Victor Hurston's the one who helped get Asperia off the ground. Basically, Asperia was just like an archive that had a subscription service, and then Victor showed up to them and was like, hey, can you get my alien ship working? And it was like a Vanduul glaive. And the Engstrom brothers who founded it were like, maybe? We have no idea how to speak Vanduul, but we could try. And Victor's like, you got it, buddy. So they gave the Engstrom brother, he gave the Engstrom brothers the glaive, and despite all of the hardships, managed to get it working again. So Victor shows up at IAE with a fully restored glaive, then hops inside of it and says, by the way, it works. Later, nerds, and flew off, and everyone lost their shit. And when they asked him, how did you do this? It's like the Engstrom brothers. Asperia did this. And that made Asperia into
Shields online.
what we know it today. It's all thanks to Playboy Victor Hurston. So my favorite manufacturer only exists because of the Hurstons? Yeah. Welcome to the weird reality where the Hurstons are one of the most important groups of people in the universe. Like the Second Tevarin War wouldn't have been won without the Hurstons. You've joined the Cult of the Raft? Yeah. Wait, does that mean the Engstrom brothers know what to feed the glaives? Possibly. Whatever it is, they're keeping it a secret.
Landing gear deployed.
Well, he wasn't part of the company. The only people who get plaques in Hurston Dynamics are company members. Though for some reason they put fucking Darian Hurston. Even though Darian it wasn't part of the company. Though he was, I think, technically he was technically the branch of the Hurston family that is currently ruling Hurston. So
You can take away my spaceship. You can take away my space suit. You can even take away my space lasers. But you can never, ever take away my space game.
Poochie just resubscribed for 15 months. Yay.
Hey,
With the starter missions. Good times.
awesome, Poochie. Thank you so much for that 15 months of support. You're very important, pupper, very impressive, very pedestrian. This is your fault. There's one drinking night. Shots and cheers and chat. Y'all shots and cheers. All right, chat. I'm gonna see if I can't keep doing this, but I'm definitely going to
Welcome
store
to the
you.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been set. Please visit us. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
I'd love to see the Asperia produce retro mod versions of the old ships. That would be fun niche that hasn't been explored. That's a post 1.0 thing for sure, yeah. I just did a huge, wrote a huge documentary on the Hurstons, which I'm gonna have to find time to write and record at some point this weekend so I can get it out. I wanted to get it out this weekend, but between having to fill in for Al and work, I haven't had the energy to do it. I'm just gonna have to find the energy and time, you know, today and tomorrow to get it done. Gotta go to the research wing. I don't like having to go down this because this feels like it's a one-way trip. All right. Why is reception on 4? Oh, this is reception, that's why. Operations. Oh, fuck. Xenotech and Energy Labs. Okay. you hit me from over there? Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, that's fun. That is, in fact, a, Okay, I gotta heal. Fuck off. Ow, 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 ow.
You're so dead.
It's gonna be a copium, right? Shooting each other?
Coming back to Onyx has unearthed a lot of feelings. Anger that the suits at ASD lacked the vision to understand what I was doing, along with their unwillingness to acknowledge their ignorance. At the same time, I am exhilarated at what we were able to accomplish. The questions we were just starting to ask. But time has granted me the wisdom to see the path forward. To know the direction that we couldn't see back then. What I'm doing now will change things. It will redefine what it means to be human.
Let's see what we got. Okay, that confirms it. He was definitely here and digging up his lost research, but we still don't know why. We're going to need to find out more. Stand by and I'll send you the next steps.
Sounds like someone's like right here shooting. Now I gotta get out of here. Shoot me through here. Shoot me through here. Come on. Well, now we can get scientist outfits for the other one, other place now. How do I get back up? I don't think I can. I don't think I can do that. There's got to be another way out. Could use some help with this one, chat. It's this one. There's an elevator? Where is an elevator, though? Spawn in.
You can take away my spaceship.
That door?
Take away my
Which door?
spacesuit.
Fuck. Hold
You
up.
can even take
Hold
away
up,
my
chat.
space
Sorry.
lasers. But you can never, ever take away my space game.
I passed it? Okay.
Rhino_separate just resubscribed for 5 months.
Thank you so much, though, Rhino, for that 5 months. You're very important, Pepper. Very impressive. Very pedestrian. This is your fault. This is your good night. Shots and cheers and chat. Y'all shots and cheers. Okay. Yeah, I was moving pretty fast. Just kind of trying to keep it around. So is it over here in analytics? Is that where it is? Because I was here. I see these elevators, but none of them are accessible. There's no bot. Like, I don't have a bot anymore. I have to fix up the bot. I'm here. This is a spawn closet. We're saying there. How do I get there? Because you can't get in through here. I'm looking for the elevator out, yeah. Is it down one more level? How do I go down one more level? So down to 8. Hold up, let me clear out this area first. This doesn't seem right, because this is not one level, this is like death level. Behind me? So you said it's the red floor. Fuck. The other side of here? Okay. So the Phallus is making me die. All right.
You can take away my
Gonna have to do
space
this pretty
suit.
quick.
You can even take away my space lasers. But you can never,
Never.
ever take away my space game.
You're good.
Valisuk just resubscribed for 16 months.
Thank you so much for that 16 months of support. You're very important, Pupper, very impressive, Mr. Very pedestrian. You rock. Shots and cheers and chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. It's pub cheers and pub shots.
You can take away my spaceship.
Spaceship.
You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers.
No pew-pews.
But you can never,
Never.
ever
Ever.
take away my space game.
Toxic Jugs just resubscribed for 10 months.
Thanks so much for that 10 months of support there, Toxic Jugs. You're a very important pupper, very impressive, Mr. Very pedestrian. This your fault. Here's the Detroit Good night. Shots and cheers and chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Alright, so out that door, turn right, then left to the big doorway. Got it. So, like, this door, turn left. Through here? Perfect. God damn it. I thought this was actually a medical facility. God damn it, guy's a bullet sponge. I hate that. Fuck. Are they all pushers? Like, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm back in the room I was before. Okay, so this is the elevator, right? Someone out here. There's no exit on this level. Okay. So I'm getting conflicting reports from everybody while I'm being shot at. Okay, so go back to that floor with the hole in the middle. Okay, so this one right here. I need to jump 2 levels? That sounds like I'm gonna die. No, here goes nothing. Shit. Okay. So I need to go down to the blue level. Go down to this red floor. That's the exit. Explore a little bit because I haven't actually been this one. It's on this level. Okay. Aha. This is a battlefield. It feels like it. The fuck? This is the lobby, right? Yeah. Where the fuck am I? I'll be right back, chat. Investigation mission just to get out. I jumped down from here. Let me see where I am to make sure. Oh yeah, that just looked familiar. Healing me. What armor? Is it the armor from the people I've been killing? The, like, red armor? I'm out. Like, I am completely out. Like, I'm empty. The Geist armor.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been to please visit us again. Goodbye.
Ah, so it's just like specialized armor you have to find in locations. That's neat. Oh yeah, that's right. There are med guns you can print. You can print med guns and stuff like that. I'd forgotten about that. Where the hell would I take the flying trash can? It's the new stealth armor. Got it. Hence the Geist. They're in orange boxes. Okay. Spaceship.
You can take away my space shields offline. You can even take away my space lasers. But you can never, ever take away my space game.
Just resubscribed for 16 months.
Thank you so much there, Grex. You're a very important pupper, very impressive, sir. Very good pedestrian. You rock. Shots and cheers in chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. Did I just get script for that? It rewarded me with 5 things. I guess that's it. That's the full options right now. Remember, the full story isn't in 4.3. They're going to continue the story in 4.3.1 and such. Yes. Yes, I do. Right there. Oh, yeah, that's because... Yeah. Letter's like directly middle. It's like script? Okay. What does Wicklow want them for? I have to do new to system. This is for his version of the armor? Okay.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Again, ASD secure drives sounds very like very much connected to crafting. I guess.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
That was an adventure, yes. That was an adventure. Secure boot drivers.
Shields online.
Do I think those terminals in Onyx printing the items is them testing the crafting systems?
You are leaving a safe zone.
Yeah, obviously. But remember, basically everything you can craft in them is effectively the same stuff you can craft in
Landing gear deployed.
in a vulture, and maybe even a. Can't you do the same thing in a reclaimer? It's just they're testing out the assets for it, but it's the same idea. Because now they have a fab box for small fabs.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Don't get it too twisted. Why does it keep saying unknown? Well, close it a little further to the back.
Engines online. Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Yeah, don't get too twisted about crafting. There's nothing like super complex about it. In terms of gameplay mechanics, it's simply insert material, despawn material, spawn new material. It's a spawner, and they have spawners in the game. It's one of those things that's pretty common in video games, and a lot of video games engines have them built in. So, well, I don't know too much about that, but I imagine item spawning is a thing that you can do with most video games, with most video game engines out the box. The complicated part is crafting. Crafting will be getting the materials, spawning the materials, determining what materials will build what, why they'll do that, what's the quality they'll do. It's all in balancing. It's basically less gameplay in terms of the crafting and more gameplay in terms of the balance of how it affects everything else. That's the hard part. Spawn boxes aren't difficult. You're not going to see the thing be like constructed in front of you, for instance. Door will close, you'll hear and then it'll pop out. It's smoke and mirrors.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards, conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Yep.
It takes all of us working together to keep our corps safe and secure.
ASD secure drives.
And report possible threats every time.
Bases, I bet, will 3D print with drones circling around, shooting beams. Yes, but those will likely be like holographic outline as the beams show up, and you'll slowly see it fill in. That's more of a create a holographic image and then slowly fill it in. Whereas with like items and ships, it'll be probably a little bit more complicated for that. If they can hide it, they'll hide it. They'll go for some industry standard stuff. We already have quartz in game. I wonder if that'll be used to make glass. Probably. I'm doing this specifically to tee off anybody who's ever been on a public transport. You ever been on a subway? Yeah, that's me drinking on the subway and littering. We don't have silicone yet. Yet. I love my month journey. I went on to get the Polaris from Wicklow. Felt very much like crafting loop, and also came in handy for the event, as a Polaris is just a machine that for collecting the boxes. I also had the feeling of questing for epic loot in some MMOs. Nice. Ship glass is made from diamond laminate. Yeah, so diamonds. And any sort of material they want to add, they can. It's really not that complicated. It's just a matter of where they spawn, how much are they worth. It's an economy question. The most difficult part of crafting will likely just be the updating the item structures to accommodate all the stats. Yeah, probably.
now arriving.
All right. Almost certainly iron is going to be, most likely they'll use some form of iron, tungsten, copper, and maybe fabrics for generic fabric for base building, like basic structures.
You can take away my spaceship.
Spaceship.
You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers.
Maybe titanium.
But you can never,
Never.
ever
Ever.
take away my space game.
Haplo1274 just resubscribed for 13 months.
Thank you so much for that 13 months of support there. Haplo, you're very important, Papa, very impressive, Mr. Any pedestrian. This is your fault. There's one drinking night. Shots and cheers and chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. That's kind of what this captain's table is about. This current captain's table is about player-generated content. It's going to be a little bit about base building, but also like how does CIG support the game long-term, especially as they focus on other games as they evolve after 1.0 or around 1.0. The easiest answer is the simplest one, which is let players generate content. You want to meet Tesia? You seriously standing up, Tesia? Oh god, she is so broken. Yeah. They haven't even fixed her hair texture yet. It's that marine behavior, chat. Is that guy a cop? He's got to be a cop.
You can take away my spaceship.
Spaceship.
You can take away my space suit.
Suit.
You can even take away my space lasers. But you can never,
Never.
ever take away my space game.
Bambalation just resubscribed for 4 months. Take my prime, sir.
Thank you so much for that Prime sub. You're a very important, Papa, very impressive, very pedestrian. This is your fault. It's the reason I'm drinking night. Shots and cheers in chat, y'all. Shots and cheers. All right, chat. We got about 15 minutes before the setup starts. I'm going to use that time to put together a thumbnail for the live. Hey, Ram. Come on, computer. Oh, I see. I'm really interested in the Nautilus ship. Looks pretty, and those space mines are interesting. People are just trying to build a space station to build a Bengal, and others. Do. People that try to build a space station will build a bangle, and others who will desperately attempt to stall those who effort. So you can be the first. It will be epic. They'll be if they come true. We'll see Eve levels of betrayal for sure. I mean, at some point. Save. All right. Yeah, I'm just setting up the stream here. It's customization, correct. Go. Looks like we're solid. All right, chat. I'm going to be dipping off here for a couple minutes to set up for the captain's table. I'll start the recording on YouTube, or the streaming on YouTube here in about 10 minutes. So if you're on YouTube right now watching this, it will shut down and it should redirect you. A lot of people say, well, it didn't redirect me. If it didn't redirect you, just go to the Captain's Table YouTube and check it out there. It'll be there for the entire time. So I will be back here in about 10 minutes though. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back. We'll be getting started here very soon. Change it up. All right, chat. We'll be back. I'll be right back. All right, chat, making the jump over for YouTube.